Notice of attorneys not allowed to testify. Understanding attorney testimony restrictions. Attorneys are generally prohibited or restricted from testifying in cases where their statements would breach attorney-client privilege, exposing confidential communications, create a conflict of interest between legal representation and witness testimony, compromise ethical obligations, making it improper for a lawyer to act as both advocate and witness in the same case. Key legal doctrines limiting attorney testimony. 1. Attorney-client privilege. Lawyers cannot disclose confidential client communications. 2. Rule against advocate-witness role. Attorneys should not serve as both legal counsel and witness in the same case. 3. Rules of evidence. Testimony from attorneys is often inadmissible unless an exception applies. 4. Ethical rules. Bar associations prohibit attorneys from testifying in cases where their role creates a conflict of interest. Example application. A defense attorney is called as a witness in a criminal trial to discuss conversations with their client. The attorney issues a notice asserting attorney-client privilege and declines to testify on ethical and legal grounds. Issuing a notice of attorneys not allowed to testify. A formal notice of attorneys not allowed to testify serves as a legal objection to prevent an attorney from being called as a witness. The notice should identify the legal basis for disqualification, cite relevant privilege laws and ethical codes preventing attorney testimony, demand exclusion of any statements made by an attorney regarding confidential or privileged matters. Example notice statement. I, attorney's name, hereby provide notice that I am legally and ethically prohibited from testifying in this matter due to attorney-client privilege and the advocate-witness rule. Any attempt to compel testimony violates established legal protections and ethical obligations. Legal and practical implications. Prevents privileged information from being used in court. Ensures fair legal representation without conflicts of interest. Protects attorneys from being placed in compromising legal positions. Conclusion. A notice of attorneys not allowed to testify is a critical legal tool ensuring attorney-client privilege remains protected and that attorneys do not improperly serve as witnesses in cases they represent. Courts must uphold these ethical and legal standards to preserve fair and just legal proceedings.